Hey, welcome to my channel. I'm ELF and today I am doing latkes. Yes, latkes. Now when my daughter came home, she said, Daddy, have you ever had latkes? I said, no, I don't think I have. The only people I know is shakalaka them. What? Boom shakalaka. Well, you already know. This is the season for latkes. This is a Hanukkah dish. And we about to elf it up. All right, let's get it. So with our latkes, we have 2 potatoes and a half an onion.
So you can use any type of onions you want. You can't use like little small onions like chives. You can't use those. And now we're gonna put this in the blender. Now we're going to chop the potatoes.
I can help you chop.
And put this in there and this. Daddy, can you do it? No shell. Once you have the eggs, start to whisk it. Make sure you don't have a shell or anything. Take the shell out with the spoon. I'd rather you use a whisk because it makes the eggs fluffy. So don't do that. I'd rather you not use it with the spoon because the potatoes won't be fluffy. So if you don't use it with a whisk, the potatoes won't be fluffy. So then after you're finished cutting them, put them carefully in. If you have a big processor, then you can do as many potatoes as you want. First we're gonna do the puree, do it 4 times fast. Okay, now, once you're done with this, flatten it down and smooth it at the end so it's not just one big clump. So what I'm gonna do now. No chunks. Be careful with the blade. Okay, now pour it in. And if you need to, use a spoon. Now, once you're all done, put it in the towel, then start, and like my dad was saying, if you wanted to put it at the same time as you put the onions, then that's fine. So now spread it out with the towel. Then if you want to, you can mix it up. They smell so good. I will let it sit until it looks like pinkish. So after you're done putting the onions and the potatoes together, squeeze it. And make sure it's in a sink, not in this bowl. Not in a bowl like this, because that's where you're gonna put it. That's where you're gonna put it to mix up the flour and the egg. So when you're done with this, it should be waterless. It should be dry. But it can't be too dry because it won't come out really good. It will just be dry. Okay, so now that I have everything, now what I'm gonna do is take this out, put it in the bowl. And if you have to use your hands, just use your hands. We're gonna pour this in, 1 egg, and then I need 1/4 of flour. I'll scoop the sides down. So wipe the spoon down with your fingers. And then now stir it so you don't see any more flour. And if you have to, stir for 1 minute. The recipe calls for chicken fat, but this is better than bouillon. You can get this at Lowe's or your local grocery store. Take about a tablespoon, then pour it in and then start to mix. Mix by pouring it in. And this would be a salt flavoring too. This would be a flavoring to the latkes. This is a Hanukkah tradition and it's a famous food throughout the world. So now once you put them in, just let them sit there for 3 minutes, set a 3-minute timer.
Look, y'all know how I do. We get them in there, sitting here looking like salmon croquettes. Yeah. Look at that. Yep, that's my brownness right there. Yep. Look at that. Latkas. Look at that. Latkas. You know I had to put cheese on one. Traditionally, applesauce goes with this. But I have ketchup. My daughter likes sour cream. Look what else I have. Mango salsa and pico. Yeah, give me some veggies and fruits. What? Latkas. Getting ready to be a good time. Let's eat. So you know I ain't gonna waste no time. I'm gonna get right into it. Now, this is them. You see it. Whatever. The onion, potatoes. So good. Seasoned right. So I need you to try one by itself. I hope y'all don't mind. Yeah. My daughter said the traditional way is to put applesauce on it. Love applesauce, always have. Can eat a whole jar. Yeah, I can. Come on. So, you know how I got this savory, sweet kind of thing going on? There I go with this seasonings. So yeah, makes me feel like fried potatoes and onions and fried apples. What? I'm gonna do that too. Give me time. So I put one with cheese on it because I wanted to try it with some What? Look at that. You see it. Latkas. Now, when my daughter came home and asked me, have I ever had latkas? You know, my first thought is, what? Only latkas I know is shakalaka them. I know. Never had them. But you know I love a fried potato and onion. And this does it. From now, I'm about to create something. You already know. So, wipe that out. I could just knock that off and keep moving, but I'd rather not. Look at that. Put me a little coating up there. Look at that. Uh-oh. Look almost like a Put me a little sriracha up here. What? I'm just messing around now, you know that. You gotta try this. Latkas. Good to me. Latkas. Good water. Ooh. This is good. All right, I'm gonna break this in half, and I think I'm gonna be done. Latkas. Uh-oh. No, I really know. any way you try it. The latkes by themselves are amazing. You know how it be. A topping is just a topping. When the main attraction is good. Applesauce. Okay, I said I wasn't going to do it, but I want to try this. Yep. Yeah. You gotta try the latkes. All right. That was good to me. Latkes. Ooh, that was good. So, if you're feeling up to it this season, try you some latkes. All right, I love y'all. Remember, love is love everywhere. All right, peace.